Evening, everyone, and welcome to our Monday evening connection. We like to call it connection, not just a study, but we come together, we're connecting, and as well we have the energy of Chanukah, and we know in the energy of Chanukah is the energy of miracles, right? And this week we have what we call the new moon of Capricorn, and it's coming Wednesday, starting Tuesday, Wednesday. Okay, it's always going to fall on the obviously the night sixth candle. We know that it's a very unique connection as well to the story of what we call in the of course it has to correspond to the story of the Torah that we're reading, and it's the story of Joseph. And I'm going to share a few things that obviously, but the energy of Chanukah that is available for us, we still have 3 more days to tap into the energy. And how do we do that? First of all, we light the candles every night after sundown. And every day we adding 1 more candle, which indicated we always increasing. And that's the majority of the consciousness we need to have. Is a lot of us, we study something and we get tired and we do less. It's even at work, right? When you start a new job, you're excited, you motivated, you come, you extra hours, should I change the garbage bags and all kind of stuff like that that you like extending, and then I want to say 5 years, I know it's 5 days later, but it's 5, after 5 years, okay, the new people can do it, I need to go. A lot of us throughout years of our life, not increasing. And again, what is the idea? The idea of increasing is increasing in consciousness. You don't find a lot of people as they grow or become older, they want to know more. They want to know less. They're interested in less. They're even cutting down a lot of friends. They're even cutting down, all my friends died already, right? In a way, they call it. But it's the idea of the consciousness. It's like, yes, I'm young, I want to do more, I want to get more, I want to build more, I want to this, and I'm growing older, I want to, less and less. That's what we know, the negative side. Our negative side, that every human being and in this world wants you to do less. And less in life, again, he will tell you to do more in life, so because you're going to get so much glory. But when it comes down to wisdom and increasing light and do more, and let's light more candle, let's do more classes, it's enough. I need a break. It's the consciousness is the problem, that people going and doing less in life. And this is what Chanukah every year. Ask the Chanukah, we spoke earlier, the word Chanukah comes from the word chinuch, to be educated, to be learning. I want the candles to teach me. And the first idea is to always increase in life. Never less, never decrease, always increase. That's the first gift that is available for us. And that is actually consistent with the word Joseph. The word Joseph, that is energy in these few weeks is available, is from the word lehosif, to add, right? To add, to increase, and that is the energy that we want to tap into. So, as we said in Chanukah, always going to be the time of Chanukah that is the new moon of Capricorn. It's a longer conversation, but the main idea is that we need the month of Capricorn to help us in Chanukah. Why? Because the story of Chanukah is the story of all of us. People think, story of Chanukah, some Jews fight the Greeks in the Holy Temple, that's why they light the candle, or we had a miracle, and oil lasted 8 days, Very nice for the kids' story. Very nice for a kid's story, a tale, no problem. But in reality, We're talking about a lot of us thinking it's like a somebody wrote it in a way of like a huge Greek army lost for a little group of people because they light a candle. Seems like unreal, right? It's a story of us. It's a story of our soul fighting. There's a war over our soul every single day, to make us less, to put us down, to decay our desire. If you look around, any desire that you had 20, 30 years ago, today you don't have the same desire. How is it possible? When I was 20, I wanted that, and now I lost that desire. What do you mean? How can you lose a desire? How can your desire get depressed, decay? How can you have less desire? That's the negative side. And that is actually the negative side. It's called the klipa, the shell of what we call the Greeks. The Greeks represented not a nation, the Greeks, they're great people. It's the energy of that. What is the idea here? And I want to read for you from Abraham, from Avraham Avinu, from the book of Formation. And he says something beautiful about this month, which I want to share with you what it means. וזה עניין מה שכתבו בספר יצירה. In the book of Formation, אברהם אבינו says, Abraham, המליך אות עין ברוגז, וצר בו גדי בעולם, וטבת בשנה, וכבד בנפש. Let me explain to you what it means. It's all codes that, the book of Abraham, the book of Abraham, is 1,700 words. Okay, we're not talking about book and readings and all of that, right? It's codes, really simply codes. Here he says that in the month of Capricorn, again, we're not talking about the regular astrology or horoscope, This is the essence of the month. We know that every month have its own unique codes or DNA. And the DNA of this month of Capricorn is consisted with 2 letters, which completely we speak about in different times, but the new moon, as we call it, the new moon is obviously, it's funny when you say new moon, in Tuesday or Wednesday, you're not going to see any moon. So where is the new moon? New moon should be like a full moon, right? We're talking about a new moon, like you buy a new car, right? You buy a new car, you go to the dealer, he doesn't give you, this is a brochure. I want the car. No, it's a new car, right? You get a brochure. I don't want a brochure. I want the whole car, right? No, it's concealed. It's going to reveal to you maybe in 7 months. Right? The same thing like the new moon. The new moon right now, you're not going to see it. It disappeared. Why? Because it's the seed level. And in the seed, you can influence. You cannot influence in the effect, you can influence in the cause. So therefore, the Kabbalah shares that there are 2 letters that are representing the energy of Capricorn. The letter Ain and Bet. We're not going to speak about it, but what we're going to share is the idea of Gdi Capricorn. He says that Gdi Capricorn, its energy is in the liver. Liver. Why liver? Because its energy characteristic is anger. Anger. Kaas is anger, and it sits in the liver. That's why we know somebody who's always angry, there's always problem in the body, in the blood, in all of that. Why? Because that's where it needs to be cleansed. That's where it's going. Kaved koes. Kaved is liver, and it's anger. Why? Why anger and kaved? Very simple. Kaved, for those of you who know Hebrew, it's the word for kavod. Kavod, respect, honor. I want to be heard. I know, all of that is making a person angry when they don't get their right respect. Angry right away. And we know that is the energy of Capricorn. What does it mean, energy of Capricorn? All of them angry? It's not the point. But let's understand why he's saying that. So the creator, in its brilliance, everything that is exist in this world meant to help us overcome the decay of our desire, overcome what we call the negative side. So for example, ועל זה ברא הקדוש ברוך הוא, and therefore the creator creates liver, איבר הכבד, the liver, the organ called liver, והכעס, and he created anger. I mean, how come the creator create anger? Why? Create love, create happiness, create kindness. Why anger? Why? כדי לכעוס על עמלק, שהוא שורש כל הקליפות, ראשית הקליפה. What is it? This is genius. The creator gave us the ability to be angry. On what? On what? On that energy that want to decay our desire, our purity, our energy, our love, our heart. You have to get angry on only one thing, on that type of negativity. That is the only reason anger was created. And in Capricorn, it says that this is the time in Chanukah. It has to fall in Chanukah because that's where the Greek is the nation, but the physical appearance of that happened in Chanukah. Therefore, in Chanukah, you want to be awaken anger, not anger of like being angry. Because again, it's a very fine line between being angry with someone, being angry with myself, right? How many of us, when you allow yourself to maybe take down your guards in relationship, at work, and this, and then you get hurt, right? You get angry. I know I shouldn't let my guards down. I know I shouldn't open myself now, right? A friend of mine fall in love with someone, and then she left, and now he's angry why he fell in love, why he allowed himself to fall in love, right? That's not the right way to use anger. That is anger uses against you. What is the liver does? The liver does cleansing, purifying the blood, right? Purifying, cleaning the blood. Has to bring a clean blood to the heart and to the arteries, right? Therefore, anger, that is the idea. Anger, when it's used in the wrong way, it causes diseases and pain and absolute suffering. But when you use that tool against your evil inclination, against you, I'm going to be angry with you if you're going to do it again. Meaning, don't ever think that opening up about something is a bad thing. Don't ever, that's the negative side tells you, you see, you shouldn't be open. You see, you shouldn't give love. You see, that's inside, that's internal. And you need to be angry on giving you those auto suggestions. It's an auto suggestion that suggests you, don't open up. No, don't make me upset, negative side. I want to open up. I want to attract my soulmate. I want to be in love in life. Yeah, no, people will be again. Be angry on that evil inclination. That's the only reason you get angry. Most of us get angry in 2 seconds about everybody, about everything, right? And that is wrong. That is uses against us. So in the next 3 days, it's the whole month of Tevet, which is the month of Capricorn. But in the last 3 days of Chanukah, that's when you actualize that energy. You have to plant that seed to start using anger for only one thing. When your negative side tells you don't open up, no, I'm going to be angry with you, be careful. You know, how many of us have people in our lives that we are afraid if they get angry? Right? We are, I don't want them to get angry at me, and right? We have it, our parents, our brothers, our husband, wife, this and that, whatever it is. You all have that person, before you do something, you think, I don't want them to get angry, right? Why? That's your negative side. Your negative side, if your negative side will know that you're going to get angry with him if he's going to tell you, don't open up, don't share, don't connect. decrease the desire, decrease of enlightenment. Be angry with you. You be aware, I'm coming to you. That's how you need to use it in the next 3 days. Really awaken that, create an entity from your anger as a tool that the Creator gives you to make your negative side afraid. Every time you feel like I want to do less, it's not you. It's your negative side convincing you. It's the Greeks. What did the Greeks did? The Greeks didn't want to kill the people, the Jewish people, right? What did they want to do? They wanted them to not connect to Shabbat, not to do any, not to use any tools, not to connect to the Torah. They wanted to decay their energy. And by that, they're controlling them. So when you have no energy, everybody can control you. When your energy is strong, when your energy is beautiful, when your energy is connected, you can lead, you can attract. And that's what your negative side doesn't want. So this is the first gift, obviously, from the month of Tevet. The beautiful part of Tevet is that it has 3 letters. The word Tevet is the month of Capricorn. Tevet is Tet, Bet, and Tav, which means the letter Tet, the first one, indicate the month of Capricorn, represent Tuvei Ganuz Begavei. If you look at the letter Tet, it's the head of that goes inside to indicate that all the secrets, all the the secrets of this month are, in the month of Tevet, there's tremendous secrets of the universe, right? Therefore, the Capricorn, if they are connected, they have within them what we call the inside, they have an inside information about life. Capricorn, if they are connected, they can be the biggest psychic or channel, right? A lot of them are not, because of the density of what we call the anger. It gets them, right? But if they understand the secrets that was infused within them, now this is a little bit deeper understanding. So if you take the letter Tet, it's like that, and then there is a head goes inside, right? To represent that there's a secret within that, in that month. But another thing is, on the letter Tet, Kabbalistically we learn, there's tagim, there's like little crowns, and specifically 4 specific crowns, that if they are not on that letter, in the Torah, in the writings, it says the entire thing is cancer. The entire Torah. That's why a lot of people, when they don't study Kabbalah and they don't understand that many of these tools that the Kabbalists share with us, that was not people that not allowed to study Kabbalah, they did not have the power to access these secrets. So when you read and you don't have that, you're not awakening all the secrets within that. When we look at the letter, it's like a DNA, right? Or it's like a lock, a key. It doesn't open the lock. So it has to be 4 different crowns on that to indicate what? How much is 9? Tet is the 9th letter. How much is 9 times 4?
28. No, 56.
36. 36. What is 36? 36 is all the 36 candles that you light in Chanukah, right? It's all in the energy of Tevet. You receive it from the letter Tet. Now, if you move a little bit forward to the month of the next month, it's called Shvat. The Tet is in the end of the word. What is indicating? That in that month, if you do the work, you're going to get the benefit. In this month, the only way you can get the benefit of this month is with, well, of course, what we call the letter Tet, but the energy of the candles. That's why when we have the only way you can awaken in all the secrets of Tevet, of the month of Capricorn, is if you actualize that month in, obviously it has to be in the month during the Chanukah, during Chanukah. This is how you connect to the 36 candle, which we spoke about in previous classes. In the word Chanukah, what is another key for Capricorn in this month is in the word Chanukah. If you take the word Chanukah and you switch the little letter, the letter place, you get the word Nochach, Nochach, Nocheach, which is present. Capricorn has to be present. I have ADD, I'm losing. No. Capricorn, once they are focused, endless power. Once they are not focused, they are nothing. Obviously, from nothing to complete revelation. But it has to understand, in this month, the education that you receive from the candle, from Chanukah, is to be present and to be a present, right? So when you present, when you in the moment, when you bring yourself to the now, listen, when the candles are on, most of us are doing something else. When you light the candles, you have to be present with the candle at least 30 minutes. If you're like busy with something else, or you scrolling, or you do this, or you do that, okay, it is the candles are there, but you are not present. That's the gift of Chanukah. Therefore, if you switch the letter again, you get the word koach. Koach, nochach is koach, and nun. Nun, the letter nun represent what we call the energy of Binah. Energy of Binah is the energy of understanding, energy of revelation, energy of motherly protection that you receive from the entire 8 days of Chanukah. And it's all in the word Chanukah. And there are many, many other secrets. It's not the time to speak about it. Maybe in a deeper classes, longer conversation. But I want to share these few gifts. What is the gift? One is to use the time of Capricorn that coming to us in 2 days, Tuesday night. I want to use that time of anger to start being angry, and that my negative side won't dare to make me lay back. Oh, it's enough. Or when he tells me do less, I'm going to be angry with you, right? Don't let your desire decay, depressed, or removed, or slowly, I lost it, whatever you call it. You have to be angry with your negative side, and he should be afraid of you, because right now you get that power to be using only anger for that. We know in the month of Capricorn tremendous secrets that can be revealed to us if we're connecting the month of Capricorn in the time of Chanukah. So we obviously awakening all the lights of Chanukah in the letter Tet, which is the letter that is connected to the month of Capricorn. We also want to awaken here, again, is what we said before, the gift of being present, give the gift of being, awakened, being connected, being inspired, right, by that ability to be in the moment. That is few gifts that we receive. Then I want to go to Joseph. Yosef HaTzadik, Joseph, speaks about something beautiful. In this week's portion, it's called Vehim Miketz. And in this portion, we're reading about Joseph was in prison. He was in prison because the brothers sold him. We spoke last week a little bit about it. I don't want to go into the details. But Joseph's energy, right, is always energy of Shem, energy of kingdom. So he was in prison, and he was like almost ruling the entire prison because he knew how to solve dreams and so forth. Therefore, a note came to the king Pharaoh that there was a brilliant guy. He solved all the dreams that they came through exactly. He brought him along, and obviously Joseph changed the face of Egypt with the king of Pharaoh. Therefore, Joseph became the ruler of the entire world, because back then Egypt were an emperor, and he ruled the entire world. Imagine, from a prisoner, from somebody that was sold to slavery, became the ruler of Egypt. On the side, a lot of us think, oh, if I will be, if I'm a meyuchas, if I will be related to this, maybe I'm going to get a position If I'm going to have connections, maybe they're going to give me business. A lot of us think this way. I grew up poor. It's never going to happen. It's how you carry yourself. It doesn't matter if you're wealthy or poor. It's how you carry yourself. People or the place will raise you more and give you more. But in this week, we're reading about after 2 years, added 2 years to Joseph's prison time. It says, "Vayaritzu min habor," and they spring him out of prison. But the word that they're using in the Torah, "Vayi miketz shnatayim yamim," and 2 years were ending. Now again, the word that miketz, ketz is the end or enough, almost like enough. I'm putting an end to it, right? This is the word. This is the energy of miketz. It's not like 2 years finish in prison. No, no. The word that they're using represent enough is enough. I'm done with this, right? So the Zohar says a person, if he doesn't come, it says vayihi, whenever. The word vayihi means whenever you come to the level that you're saying enough is enough, then you started. But if you haven't got yet to that level, that you say no anymore to darkness, no anymore to chaos. Chaos, I'm done with you. Darkness, I'm done with you. In this week, in the time of Chanukah, we need to say to ourselves, we are done with the light. Ketz tam lachosher. I'm putting an end to darkness in this world. And if we decide as a group of people, in this time, in this world, in this period of time in the world, as difficult as it is, we all need to decide, because it's never meant to some God to come say, you know what, guys, I'm done with the darkness. No, the Creator is in the light. It's us that's not really activating that. So we all need to come this week and say to the darkness, we're done with you. The darkness in our life, in our relationship, in our business, or in this world. This is the energy that one need to decide. And when you decided, then the universe communicates with you completely differently. As opposed to, yeah, I rather have some light, not darkness. That's not enough. So we know that if you coming to the level of Ketz Tam Lachodesh, I'm done with negativity, then it says Vayaritzu min habor, then they spring him out of prison. A lot of us, thinking there's a difficulty in our life or challenge in our life, we don't know that it's going to be in a second. Once I realized the lesson, once I realized the message, once I understood the reason of why that situation in my life, it will run away from me. The chaos will be completely removed in a second, because you understood it. Joseph understood that when he asked 2 years prior, he asked one of the guys, hey, make sure that Pharaoh will remember me. Make sure Pharaoh will remember me, that I helped him. And because of that, he received 2 years more. A lot of us, let's say, we are looking for referral, and we're looking to do favor for people that we're expecting that they will remember us when I'm in need and all of that. We have to remove that idea. Chaos, problem, challenge is being removed immediately once you get the message. Not because somebody remember you, not because you're gonna do favor to people and somehow it's gonna return to you. It's gonna come from nowhere. But if you learn the lesson, not because you're gonna create many people who actually will help me when I need. So obviously we're working differently over here. And again, this is the light of Chanukah. Let's use it. Let's ask for it. Let's sitting with a candle and really demand that light to be revealed in our life and in this world. Ket sam lechoshech, I'm putting an end to the darkness in this world. Thank you and have a beautiful holiday, and see you soon.